Previously on Chosen Ones. After 100 days of being trapped, Theo attempts to time travel using a version of Zyri's spark that powers the lab. However, this results in the entire building losing power. Zyri lays down to go to sleep, saying that they'll try again tomorrow, and Theo takes the first watch. Arthur suddenly teleports into the lab, but before Theo can wake up Zyri, he vanishes. The half-elf tells Theo to wait while he goes to check. Meanwhile, Arthur finally gets to have his talk with the Magic Man, learning that he was the main character of the last story, but that the audience has grown bored of him and is threatening to cut the show early if a sequel doesn't start in the near future. He gives Arthur a brand to help them differentiate between the two versions, and sends Brandy and him away with the knowledge that a new main character will be chosen soon. Brandy appears in the Prime Capital, completely alone. An employee sees him and drops what they're carrying, Brandy quickly casting Eyebite to knock them out as he disguises himself to look like another worker. He hears footsteps and turns around to see none other than Prince Avayath entering the Great Hall.
Born from the same branch and leaves, wild and free, living here in harmony. Don't you see, this is where you want to be. When you leave, the world is never what it seems. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dance until the dawn. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dance until the dawn.
Avayath, as far as you know, King Larkspur is your father, Rue is your wife, and you have a beautiful child that is currently in this castle.
What's his name?
You don't know.
No, I sure don't.
I mean, Avayath would know.
So, does he not recognize Brandy?
Well, I'm in disguise right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then Avayath just rushes over. Oh, what happened?
I think this guy passed out. You're Avayath, right?
Yes, it's me.
Fuck me.
Do they need healing?
I don't know. They just fell asleep.
Let's try it then.
Yeah, good idea.
And I'm gonna cast Sending in Avayath's head.
Hey, is that you? It's me. Avayath. You remember with Shui and Theo?
You're Avayath, I'm Avayath, what?
But he casts it in your mind, so he doesn't say it out loud, so he can keep up the disguise.
Yeah, Avayath says that in his head.
Fuck. Shit.
Who is this?
Roll a wisdom save with disadvantage, Avayath.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Fuck.
nice!
Okay, so that's a 25.
It is amazing that he can, like, actually keep this up.
It's because of his protection and proficiency.
With a 25, even with disadvantage, that is enough. So as Brandy is in your head and you are looking at this, you have been in this castle, by the way, for the past 3 weeks. Living the life of this Avayath and just doing the duties of essentially a prince who also occasionally goes on heroic missions. And you've just been doing that for 3 weeks. Raising your son, living with Rue, sometimes talking to the god of Bishu that lives in the temple with you, and yep, that all is with you those 3 weeks that you have been living this life, as Brandy jogs your memory just now.
Brandy, is that you? Or are you Wolf?
Oh, he fucking shoots to he drops the dude that he was holding and fucking hugs Avayath. He just grabs him immediately and transforms back. It's like, fucking thank God. Oh my God. Avayath.
Wait, I'm sorry, I have to confirm which one you are.
It's me, Brandy.
the brandy... Hold on. I have a song that I need you to complete just to confirm.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't care.
I just want to see a bear. Whatever. Give me your. Avayath,
Oh my
come on.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't. There's another brandy here. I just had to make sure.
Another. That must be who Theo's with. Okay. Is Shui here?
Shui, yeah, he's nearby.
As you two are talking, you hear footsteps again coming from up those staircases that Avayath had just come from, and you see King Larkspur walking out, looking down at the both of you. It's just like, I heard a commotion. Are you all right, son?
I'm hiding behind a big Avayath and transforming back into the servant man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Avayath's 7 feet tall, I can.
Everything's perfectly all right. It seems like someone fell asleep, but they just need a nap, it seems.
Are the staff overworking themselves again? I'll have a talk with the headmaid.
It appears so.
He just kind of gently smiles down at you, and he's just like, we have that, just one of those balls again tonight, so make sure you're ready to go.
Of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
We'll be teleporting quite a distance, so I don't suppose you've ever been, have you? There's a festival in Seoul that we're going to be going to tonight.
Of course. I plan to attend that festival as well.
He nods at that. Do you have everything prepared and ready?
I don't have too much I plan to prepare.
It is your first White New Moon Festival. I hope Rue will be joining us as well. I know she hasn't been feeling well, though.
Yes, that's unfortunate, but...
I'm sorry, what? Cassie?
I feel like someone's poisoning Avayath's wife because they got a new baby.
Cassie? That don't hurt Rue.
Well, if she's up to it, she can come, of course. You can... He whistles, and you see a few more staff members immediately just beeline and rush out from the hallways, and they start to go towards the fallen member on the ground, and pick him up. And Brandy, you're just standing behind Avayath, and they look at you confused.
No, I would have played it up like I was trying to fan this person awake, like help
okay,
them.
Then you're good.
Yeah.
And they look towards you. They still seem a little bit confused as to what you're doing, but like start to pick this person up and move almost mechanically down one of the hallways. And Larkspur's just like, there, you don't have to worry about that anymore. And you go too. He whistles again towards you, Brandy.
Gives a bow.
And Larkspur's just like, I'll see you later, son. And he leaves.
See you later. Okay.
We need to find Shui now.
I'm gonna cast Sending to Shui.
Will it work though? Cause he's not Shui. Easy be Shui. He's not Shui.
You can stay muted, Zen.
Okay, fantastic.
Uh-oh.
So what are you saying to Shui?
Shui, it's me, Brandy. I found Avayath. Are you here? Hey, pick up. I'm in the castle.
Get out of my head.
That's not Shui.
What? Is there another Shui?
You've seen this. They still look like Shui, just those oddly bright blue eyes, them walking around the temple. They seem very stoic most of the time, very different from the Shui that you know, and they are called Ibishu here. People come from all over the lands, and they come to this temple, basically, to talk to him and confer with him, essentially, in this temple, and seem to worship him.
Did the Shui he know turn into this?
It still looks like Shui, just with the eyes being a little bit bluer.
As far as you know, he's probably like, you told him to blend in, so there he is.
Yeah, I mean, he's blending the fuck in.
Well, my memory was jogged as soon as I saw you. This place seems to mess with memory somehow. So, we should go see him.
Right. Go to... Where is he?
Usually in the temple. Follow me.
All right.
I'm gonna, as they're going and as there are no other staff members around, I'm gonna take the form of Theo.
Theo the Fallen One?
That's
Yeah.
not great.
No, regular Theo. He
He would
doesn't
still
know.
be like, I wouldn't recommend that disguise. Theo's, doesn't have the best reputation here.
But if it's Shui, he might recognize him.
Maybe when we get there,
What do you mean it doesn't have a good reputation?
he's the fallen one.
He's what?
He's gone down a darker path.
Fine.
I'll just change into a commoner, just a regular commoner looking fellow. looking to go into a Bishu for worship.
Yeah, Avayath's gonna be like, who's that?
I don't fucking know, just a random guy.
That'll do, I guess.
Let's go.
Avayath starts going.
You continue to go through the castle until eventually you exit and you go towards this kind of Greek-inspired temple with a lightning bolt carved in stone that goes through it. And as you approach and start to walk inside, you see someone who appears to be Shui standing near the altar currently with their hand inside the water, and they very rapidly put their head up when they look towards you, and you can just hear, even without this person having any change in facial expression, just this growl fill this entire temple when you walk in.
Okay, this might sound crazy, but do you remember being Shui?
Not this again.
Please listen to me, Shui.
Shui.
You see them kind of take their hands out of the water, and as they do so and they kind of shake the water from their hands, you hear lightning crackling outside.
I'll transform back into Brandy.
Shui.
His head snaps towards you and then snaps towards Avayath and looks between the two of you.
Why are you together?
Oh my god.
This is a different person. It's not who you think it is.
I'm just here for my friend.
Why did you invite him into the temple, Avayath?
He's a man named Brandy. It's an unfortunate look-alike.
Is this to do with the little bug in the back of my head?
I don't remember you telling me about a bug.
Figured it was just whatever happened with that demon.
I don't appreciate you talking about my friend like that.
He's the one who went in my head.
It's his body.
It's my body.
It's his.
And come take it.
I don't want to have to do this. Could we just talk to Shui for a second?
There is no Shui.
As he says that, I'm gonna thunderstep
Okay.
up to him, right in front of him, and just grab him.
Mm-hmm.
And just look him like in the eyes and shake him a bit, and just be like, "Shui, Shui, wake up!"
Roll a wisdom save, Zen.
Okay.
I should step forward so you'd get the +5. I'm too far away now.
Yeah.
You still have
6.
your advantage then.
Yeah, 6.
Oh,
I rolled a 5. Well, I rolled a 5. Wait, I rolled a 6 the first time, then I rolled a 5, and then I got a +1. So 6.
Oh my god. Sorry. Or sorry, did I say fucking thunderstep? I meant farstep. Sorry.
Oh, far step. I was
two
like,
different
Thunderstep, you're about to destroy Violin. I just realized too. I was like, you're gonna take damage.
Yeah, no, I meant farstep because I got a new one that lets me teleport for like up to a fucking
you deal damage to Avayath, he immediately reverts back to the other Avayath. Like, no.
that I double teamed. God.
Okay, hold on. Wow, you're very lucky. That was a nat one. You're still gonna take half damage from this attack, though.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that was sucky. That was sucky damage. That's 4. 4 lightning damage, as I get almost the lowest I possibly could
That
have.
is really sucky.
Yeah, it was really sucky. I guess you tapped something in there. As when you grab him and look at him, almost like that static energy kind of like ripples off of him that you could hear going outside, and you just get electrocuted. You take 4 lightning damage.
Don't touch me.
I hold on to him regardless as I'm getting shocked. I'm just like,
Shui, come on! You're in there! I know you are!
Can go ahead and roll another wisdom save, Shui.
Okay.
remember Dashi!
Avayath will run up this time to give him the aura protection, so I had a +5.
You will also be in range if he fails this again.
Sure.
Ooh, a nat 20. Let's roll again. Yeah! And another what the fuck? I got 2 nat 20s.
The mention of your master Dashi.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what gets you.
That's funny. I got 2 nat 20s. Oh, that's cute. I kind of wanted to see what would happen if you failed. Can I roll again?
No.
No, shut up.
But you do see that flickering blue in his eyes kind of start to dim and turn a little bit closer to the normal Shui's eyes. Still vibrantly blue though, as he is like flinching and his face is like contorting, and he puts a hand to his head and he's just like,
You are not stronger than me. Go back.
but then just his head falls forward. And Shui, you're back in your body.
Oh, he was always there. And it was just
Yeah, you were just a little tiny speck on the wall.
a bug, as Ibishu said. He knew what was going on. Like, he was like there. He just couldn't like respond, right?
For you, it's been like you have been in a dark room for you can't tell how long. It's been 3 weeks, but you have essentially been. It's not like you've been like in pain or torturing. It's kind of like you feel like you're waking up from a very long, deep sleep, but like are aware of the time. It's just that it didn't like. It was almost like you were under hypnosis. Like it didn't bother you.
Okay, so this changes how he would react then. So as he comes to, he kind of looks around. Yaya?
Yes, it's me.
And Brandy?
Brandy just fucking pulls him in and hugs him very tight.
Shui does not hug back immediately. He's like, wait, what's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank fucking God.
You lost your memories. You were someone else. It's hard to explain, but you don't remember anything?
I remember it being really dark. But he kind of looks around and wait, Brandy?
He's just still hugging him very tight.
Brandy, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Brandy?
You hear footsteps walking into the temple.
Fuck.
Shui goes in to hug Brandy, and then you did this, so. Who is it?
You see currently over his shoulder right now, you see Alia walking into the temple.
Avayath, get your mama.
She seems to be holding like a bowl of water, like very clear water that you don't have any recollection of, but Avayath, you would know she brings this in to switch out the water that's used in the altar. And she's looking between all of you and sees Brandy, and it's just like, Avayath, Bishu, what are you doing with that traitor?
It's not who you think it is. It's an unfortunate, he just looks similar, but this is someone else. His name is Brandy.
That would be Wolf. That would be the person who has massacred thousands.
You're one to talk.
Hold on, Brandy, let me handle this. It's just, the tieflings can look similar to one another.
No, I would know that face anywhere. That is Wolf.
Yeah, because you left me in prison for the majority of my life.
Cocks her head a little bit at that, and then looks to Avayath, and is just like, you should take him into custody now before he starts saying more lies.
This may be hard to believe, but...
Do not talk back to your mother.
Your mother?
Looks to Avayath.
I'll explain later. I would not lie about such a thing. I am a man of the people, and I fully intend to bring in the Plaguebringer. But this is someone else.
It's not. I will not ask you again. Take him into custody. She's like tightly gripping that bowl of water still in her hands.
Shui kind of pulls away from Brandy and then steps in front of him. And is like, I won't let you take Brandy. Not him.
You're talking different to Bishu?
I am not Ibishu.
This again. What did that archfiend do to the both of you? What did you do to them? She looks to you, Brandy.
Get out of here. This doesn't have to be a fight, but I'll make it one. These are my friends, and I'm taking them back.
You see her face kind of just fall, and she drops the water, and she screams.
Okay.
And you hear the sound of people starting to rush outside.
Well, boys, time to go.
We should get out of here.
We can't fight an army. That was a bluff. Let's get the fuck out.
And
Shui.
and he's gonna run, hold Avayath and Shui in like hand in hand and fucking start running out of one of the doorways.
Can I get some athletics checks from all three of you?
Love to.
That's a bad roll. A 14.
23 though. Come on, Shui, with your fucking plus 12.
Athletics. Oh. Well, I am very sorry.
Oh my god, what did you get?
I got a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Plus 11, but you know.
Still a net 1, still a critical failure. And Avayath got a 14, and that will not be enough with what I rolled with the guards. Even with Brandy's, that nat 1 will just sink you too much.
He just got back into his body, you know? He just got back into his body.
Yeah, he's waking up, you know, it's understandable.
As you are all running out of this temple and into the main area of the castle, Avayath kind of trying to lead the way as he's trying to remember like where the entrance is, because he does still have some memories from the time that he was here over the last 3 weeks. You just see guards swarming the area everywhere, coming from all directions, moving in almost a natural sync to each other as they are approaching your group, and they surround you.
I'm gonna wrap my arm around Shui's neck and summon my sword.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna enter a rage.
Okay.
You really want to test me right now? I got your gun in my hands.
You can roll intimidation for that.
Perfect. Act scared, Shui, so I get advantage. Thanks. He's not actually choking you, but he's like trying to make it convincing. Another 23.
Okay, yeah. They seem to be wary and are kind of like not moving out of the way necessarily, but they aren't moving any closer towards you or approaching you anymore. You do see kind of like amidst these guards walking forward, you see King Larkspur approaching your group now at this point, looking very concerned at you, Avayath, kind of parting the ways. It's like, let me through, that's my son. And he's coming forward. He's just like, Avayath, what are you doing?
This isn't what it looks like.
Are you helping this person? Gestures to Brandy.
He's a hostage, too. I've taken control of his mind. Get out of my way or I'll kill him, too.
Roll a deception check.
Okay. 19.
He nat 1 on his insight.
I'm also.
Fuck yeah!
Shui's also deceived. Shui's also deceived. He's like, Brandy, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
It's okay.
He puts up his hand to everyone. He seems to be thinking for a moment, and he looks to Avayath, and he's like, we'll get you out of whatever situation you're in right now. We'll keep your son safe. And he moves out of the way.
And I pull them all through to run.
And they appear to let you run, but you can see Larkspur's talking to some of the guards as you are all leaving, and Avayath leads you towards the gate as you quickly exit the castle grounds and make your way out, which is surrounded by a very thick, dense forest on all sides, this ginormous white castle.
Okay. I let go of my hold around Shui's neck and just grab his hand and just like,
Oh my god, I hate doing that. That's not easy to do anymore. Let's fucking go. It's not easy to act like that anymore. Let's fucking go.
It's not easy to choke you anymore.
It's not easy to choke you anymore. Fucking go.
You were joking.
Yeah, it was an act to get us out of there. I don't want to hurt people.
It was a prank. No.
It was an epic prank. There are cameras everywhere. Let's fucking go.
All eyes open up on all the trees. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. But in the meantime, as they're running, I will cast Sending to Arthur.
Okay.
Arthur, where the hell are you?
You have to roll for that 5% chance.
Oh, he's on a different plane of existence, huh? Fuck me. So as long as I don't get below 5.
That was very fucking close.
Oh,
for
a 9.
comfort. That's a 9. That is too close for
Whoa.
comfort. Oh my fucking god.
I'm in the binding matter. I've been trying to find you.
I found Avayath and Shui.
Oh, okay. Where are you?
Outside of King Larkspur's castle, I think.
Okay. I could try and find that. Can you hang on for a second?
Oh my god.
You're in one of the bookmarks then, so it's just I just gotta look. Just give me a second.
Yeah, we're on the run right now. They think I'm the bad guy. Let's just hurry up if you can.
Okay, you have to be at the bookmark. It's been the festival all the other times. Can you get there?
I don't fucking know. Maybe? I don't know what that is. In Aramor?
In Aramor.
Where the fuck is Aramor in regards to the castle?
It's about a 3-week distance?
I think we need teleportation magic, Arthur.
Okay. Hold on.
Neither of you know how to do, teleport or anything, do you?
I believe I saw Shui do it.
Shui?
Shui is just like, no, I can't do teleportation like Master Lipris.
God.
Rivera, you remember Rivera, right? She teleported with the shoe. She's normally at the canal, I'm pretty sure, before the festival. If you go there, then she might be there to guide you. It's just a couple hours, I think, away from the capital.
I'd hate to tell you this, Arthur, but everybody seems to think I'm the plague bringer right now.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
Hey, good thing for you. Not every time when I come back in is good, I guess.
Oh, good for me.
Yeah, make you feel better.
I will note, after you contacted him, it doesn't feel like you're using sending anymore. It feels like he's just talking to you now.
Weird. So...
You can disguise yourself, though, can't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
I feel like that's your best bet.
Alright, I'll try and find her. At the canal? I don't know where that is in relation to this.
Surely one of them have traveled to the canal before.
Alright. And I'll look to them both and it's like, either of you know how to get to the canal from here?
Yes, I've been there before.
We need to go there and get a trip from Rivera.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's fucking go.
You recognize that name, Avayath, because you met her.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I'll just have to disguise myself. Just don't refer to me. Well, you can refer to me as Brandy, I guess. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no one recognizes the name Brandy.
Yeah.
He goes by Wolf here.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's my name.
Oh, I see. Once we get 10 minutes, let me take a sec to summon Hestia again.
Think she could pull all of us?
Maybe 2 of us. I don't think all 3 of us.
You have levitate, right?
I do, yes. It only lasts...
How long does that last?
Up to 10 minutes.
And how far away is the canal from here?
2 hours, about.
Yeah, there's no way. Well, I don't think Estia is the right way to go. I think we're just gonna have to fucking run.
Okay, I guess that's the only option.
Unfortunately.
We're gonna make this a skill challenge to see if you can get there before any guards catch you.
Cool.
Shui does have major image, so we could cast an illusion.
Make them think that they're running in a different direction or something.
Yeah, either that or you could kind of camouflage them, or but then that still doesn't get them any to the canal any
That would
quicker.
be your skill challenge, yes. So.
Oh, okay, then sure.
So it would be Arcana for that. But the DC changes depending on what you do, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's a high DC to get what you're doing.
Okay, that's what he's gonna do for the skill check. Then he's gonna create images of them running in a direction that is not where they need to go.
Okay, you can roll Arcana for that.
Ooh, I got a 15 plus 3, 18.
Gotcha. Okay, so Brandy, what are you doing?
I guess Brandy's just doing athletics, just trying to pull the 2 along, make sure he doesn't let go of them, make sure that they are just fucking getting through these woods as
Are you
fast.
still raging?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I will give you advantage on your roll then.
Hell yeah. 21's pretty good start. I'll take the 21, because the other one's
Okay.
a 6.
And Avayath, what are you doing?
Perception's his best bet to just find the most difficult path to follow them through, and the fastest path. 13.
13. Okay. That's still, between all of you, 2 successes. So Avayath tries to guide you as much as he can. It's hard because he hasn't been this way in a very long time, adventuring. So it does take you a little bit because of him to guide you. But thanks to Brandy just keeping up pace and rushing you guys along, and Shui's major image to kind of offset the guards who are trying to find you, you do manage to get to the canal, and sure enough, you see a giant shoe at the edge of the canal with a bunch of plants growing outside of it.
Oh, great. Okay.
And I'm gonna transform into somebody else, anybody else, doesn't matter.
Just a regular farmer, we'll say.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Or no, I'm going to transform into one of the royal guards.
Okay.
And as we run up to the house, Brandy will look to the two of them and be like, play along, all right?
Got it. I don't know what we're doing.
You'll
I don't
get
wait.
it as soon as I do. And I'll go up to the house and knock on the door.
There is a pause before eventually the door opens up and you see Rivera on the other side, kind of looking at you in confusion. What's a royal guard doing outside my home?
Excuse me, sorry. We have run into a bit of an issue. We were supposed to, travel to Aramor, and, my associates here
Gestures to Avayath and Shui.
have been split up, from the rest of the royals, and we need to be moved to Aramor, and have heard that you have a form of teleportation magic. It would be an honor if you would assist us.
You can roll deception.
Someone speak along to fucking help me out.
Yes, it's quite urgent. I need to be there to visit my father, King Larkspur.
You got anything to say, Shui?
Shui is helping by staying quiet.
You know, that's valid.
You can roll with advantage.
Yeah, that's a 21. I will take the 21.
The 21 is high enough. So she's looking between all of you and seems a little bit uncomfortable to have literal royalty outside of her home right now. Gives a tight smile and nod and is just like, well, of course. I was waiting for my sister, Vermona, to get here, but if you're in need of... of course I'll help the royal family. I can always come back for her. I'm sure she'll understand. She starts to walk into the home.
Appreciate it.
Brandy is dying inside as he hears that name.
You see her mother kind of making what looks like tea. She basically greets you all when you come in. And Rivera starts to activate her spark, which means you will need to make Constitution saving throws.
Yep, sure do.
Awesome.
Natural 20.
17.
Brandy's love for his friends has made him strong.
I roll a fucking 2 plus 1 plus 5, 8.
Shui, you definitely throw up during this. Willa and Rivera are used to this, so they have advantage and they do okay.
They're probably like, oh my god, a god just threw up in front of us. Oh. Isn't that
Wow,
cool?
we're so honored.
They throw up holy water.
Yeah, it's just normal throw up. It's nothing fancy. It's not like God throw up.
She was like, I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
The Shu settles back outside of Aramor, and you guys can see from the windows that the festival has already kind of started in the way that they are setting up the tents and all that. It is the afternoon, and you know, Brandy, that the festival takes place at night for when you have essentially teleported out of whatever universe you have been in.
Okay. Yeah. And he will bow to Rivera.
Mighty appreciated. Thank you very much.
Of course, I gotta go back, so you don't need a ride anytime soon, right?
No, we should be okay. Thank you.
You'll put in a good word for me, right, with the king? I did what you asked me to.
Of course.
And you see she is, like, shaking a little bit as she says that.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. Sorry about the, you know.
No, it's fine. I'll clean it up. So, you guys leave the Shu, and you have until the evening at this festival.
So are they at a position where they can, like, catch their breath?
I would say so.
Okay. I'm gonna give Brandy a big hug.
Happily hugs Shui back very tightly. And then we'll also move and grab fucking Avayath too and pull him in as well.
Brandy, I missed you.
I missed you too, bud. I was looking for you guys for a while.
I missed you so much, Brandy.
I missed you too, partner. Fucking Christ.
Where's Theo?
We gotta find him still. We still gotta find him, but we will.
Is he alone?
He might be. We don't know. We don't know where he is.
How did you manage to find us?
Got some help from the magic man. Finally. Me and Arthur searched through a couple of alternate worlds. And, neither of them had the real you. I met different versions of you, too. And, yeah, we went through a few, but Magic Man intervened and decided to, help us out a bit. Suppose Arthur's still split up from me, so the festival doesn't, the point, there's a thing called a bookmark that we have to get through. It's at the evening of the festival. It's when Arthur's gonna be able to pull us through, and then we can go and find Theo.
So we have to look for a bookmark?
Not a literal bookmark.
Oh.
You'll see. It's confusing, I know. Fuck, you guys. Are you guys okay? What happened? Is everything alright?
We had to fight, you and Theo.
That makes sense based on what Theo was saying and what all those,
And the Abigram, too.
The Abigram?
The other Brandy summoned him, but it was only temporary. He couldn't keep the Abigram out for long.
Oh, thank God you guys are okay.
Well, of course we'd be okay. I always make sure of that.
Yeah, I figured you would be. Oh, we should find somewhere to lay low in case, on account that we have a literal god and the son of... You say Larkspur was your dad and Aelia was your mom?
In this world, that seems to be the case.
Ah. Yeah, we should probably find somewhere to lay low, and I'm also, there are people looking for me too. We should probably find somewhere to not be out in the public.
And this timeline, we're just all kind of high profile.
We're all high profile motherfuckers for
fallen
sure.
One, a fucking devil, a prince, and a god.
Yeah.
Walk to a bar.
God.
Yeah, so what are you all doing up until the festival?
Find a fucking inn to stay at.
Finds clothes to put on to disguise self.
Yeah, I was thinking if Avayath wears another suit of armor, he'd be pretty hard to recognize.
That's fair.
She puts on like sunglasses.
Avayath paints himself. He's bright red now.
But yeah, just find an inn to stay in and lay low for the majority of the festival. I will also let Arthur know,
we're in Aramor now. We're gonna try and lay low until it all happens.
Okay, good. I think I found the last bookmark, the one where Theo probably is. It's not in a great spot. I may have to ask you to stay behind for me to go grab him.
No. I'm going with you.
Okay.
You guys say anything else before the end of the festival?
I mean, we have a few hours to ourselves, so that's up to everybody else.
I think she would ask Brandy about, the other timelines and stuff. Just out of curiosity, and also how long has he been searching? How many has he been through?
I mean, he would explain, which would be funny. He'd just be like,
Yeah, you were like this real cool ninja fella, except you didn't know how to use your sword still. But you almost cut me in half when I first met you. And then Avayath.
What? What's so funny,
You're a
Brandy?
big, strong hero.
Avayath was still as tall as you were, Avayath, but you were about this wide, and he puts his hands very close together. You were like a real string bean looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Why is that so funny?
Really,
He just
Brandy?
looked real, yeah, it was quite the, you weren't an Asmer either, you were a human, I think, and you were real scrawny, you were whittling little statuettes and stuff.
I guess that is what I would be doing if I didn't try to be the chosen one.
Yeah. And then Theo was, I guess he worked at a library, somewhere. He was a little skinnier, I guess, but yeah, still about the same as I remember for the most part. That timeline was something. I guess I wasn't brought back in that one, which is interesting. And then the other one, you guys, I guess we all stopped adventuring after a while, and
he stops and is like sweating a bit for a minute and is like,
you know, we just went to the festival, that's all. Nothing else happened in that timeline.
What? Brandy, that can't be all that happened.
No, that was it. There wasn't anything else special about that timeline. Avayath had a house.
Was the
that
Avayath
was
the
the other
chosen
thing.
one?
What?
Was the Avayath the chosen one in that world?
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
or maybe
no.
it was Riddle.
It was Traga.
Jaga?
Draga?
Yeah, Traga was the chosen one in that world.
Oh, I wish I could have seen that.
Yeah, you guys were about the same, I think, as far as I could tell. Which had me confused at first. Got me excited, but then, as soon as I met Theo, it became apparent the difference in this world, or in that world.
Oh, did Yaga have a kid in that one too?
What?
looks over to Avayath.
I have a kid in the world we're in, not the world we come from.
Oh, with who?
Well, in this world, it's with my friend Rue. Well, I guess she's not my friend in this.
Yeah, probably not your friend in this one.
My wife in this world, yeah.
Yeah, what's your kid's name?
He tries to jog his memory.
Cassie.
I guess he doesn't. Because he's not saying anything. I can't seem to remember.
Oh my god.
He lost it.
Well, we'll never know. And neither will the fans.
Okay.
I did have an idea, but it would be too much. It would only be funny for us. So
What? What was it?
Philip.
I fucking knew you would say that.
So good, though. I literally thought of that like 2 seconds before you said it.
That's so
But
good,
I'm like,
though. I
it would
love
only
it.
be good for us.
Who cares?
You can have him. I say that. If
Let
you
us have this fun thing.
Okay. Yeah. I named him Philip.
Philip, that's a fucking stupid name.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't say that. No, he
Brandy, does 21 hit you?
kills me. Yeah. No, he smiles. And I was just like, that's a nice name.
Oh, yes, apparently I put a lot of thought into it. I don't remember. Well, other me did.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, you know, you guys, all kind of were settled down. Seemed like we'd all stopped adventuring at that point. It was nice.
I suppose that is, but I'm not one to quit adventuring if I still have strength left in me.
It's fair. Yeah, that seemed a little odd, and that was the only thing in the world that took me by surprise. That was it.
As you guys keep talking into the evening, you see the crowd starting to gather outside, people holding sparklers and chatting with each other, some exchanging gifts with each other. You do also see the king here, fair warning, with Alia, seeming to be pretending there is nothing wrong.
That's fair.
As they are like with a crowd of people and guards that are in there like waving almost like it's a parade as they go through the streets. And you have a general idea of where Arthur has taken you out the last few times as this comet goes across the sky and the kind of like runes engraved in the ground start to light up among the streets.
I will tell the boys, I'll be like, here we go. Follow me.
He had enough time to get a different suit of armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shui has like a hat on and
Outfit
like
change
big
time.
sunglasses.
We all get new outfits.
Again, Shui never got one from the last
Well, now he has the
update.
chance to get a new one.
After searching for a bit, kind of like a tear in what looks like the fucking space-time continuum, as you think that you've seen that Arthur usually rips open for you to go through in one of the alleyways nearby, and you successfully, I'm not gonna make you roll for this, you successfully sneak to it.
Yeah, thanks.
And as you step through, Brandy, you walk through and suddenly feel in your arms as you walk through this cut in time, you're suddenly holding 2 books in your hands. And Shui and Avayath are no longer with you. You are holding a book that says Shui and a book that says Avayath, and there's no last name on it, just says Avayath.
Arthur?
Oh, you're here. Coming from one of the bookshelves, which also have risen up from the ground when you walked through. Arthur quickly walks out and is just like, okay, I wasn't sure.
Does he have the band on his neck?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He's like, I wasn't sure where you were going to pop out of.
Where's Avayath and Shui that just have their books?
Yes, you got them. They were inside other people's bodies, so you can't really take them through. But you got them, and that's the important part.
Are you sure?
If it was only one person in that body, then the body would have fully come through too.
Okay.
It rejected the part that didn't belong.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
I know. I did find the other bookmark. It's different from the others. It's in a dying timeline. It's one that's on its last legs, which is why there is risk with you coming.
I don't care if there's risk. I want to be there.
Okay. I'm just running in and grabbing him and going. It's going to be a quick in and out.
That's fine.
You should leave the books here, though, just in case. And he gestures towards all the shelves around you. They will be safe here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can you swear to me that they'll be safe?
I can. They will be safe here.
I can't lose them again.
I understand. The other me has never found this place. Ever.
Okay.
There are other libraries besides this one, but this one is still safe.
Magic Man, if you're listening, if you could make sure that's true and that they're safe, I'd really appreciate it.
You don't get an answer back.
Yeah, he will go to put the books on the shelves.
It does feel like a magical, like suction. Like they seem to go to the places they are supposed to as you put them in place.
I'll be back soon, you guys.
And Arthur quickly does what he has been doing, opens up a rip in front of you, leading out towards what you can see to be a very grayed, dulled out version of the world that you started in on the stage that Arthur had torn the book apart originally from. And he gestures and he's like, let's go get Theo.
Yeah. Let's go.
So Brandy, you step through with Arthur, and as soon as you step through, you see the same thing that Theo and Zyri saw when they stepped through. Just this huge dead world, essentially. Grays and blacks and whites are the only shades that you see, and all of these specklings that are currently swarming something up on this stage.
Oh, fuck.
Seems like there is a person up on that stage where the teleportation circle is that is currently being swarmed by specklings.
I summon my sword.
Not this shit again.
As far as I can tell, they're probably in the circle, in my lab.
Yeah. Well, something's up there.
He starts to walk forward, and as he does so, you see all of the specklings' heads go up and turn towards the two of you. Their eyes are bright blue right now, and he's like, maybe I should stay here. You see whatever they are currently attacking, the person underneath is kind of like still twitching and moving.
They're attacking somebody.
I can't tell who it is from here.
I will try and approach.
All right, you start to approach this. As you get closer, you can see it is currently the unconscious form of Zyri that is on top of this circle. Looks like he is bleeding out, and these things have been trying to eat him.
Oh shit, it's Zyri.
God damn it. Arthur is like, okay, and he like starts to run forward, and you see those specklings kind of stop what they're doing and just seem to be staring at him directly as he is approaching the scene. And he looks down towards Zyri and the other specklings, and as he is approaching, they are backing off. Like, they seem to be spreading apart for him. And he leans down and puts a hand on Zyri, and he's just like, okay, he's still alive. I'm just going to, and he kind of closes his hand really fast, and you see Zyri turns into a book in that instant. It seems to be very torn apart, and he's holding on to it, and he's just like, this is easier than holding the body. He starts to like put it in his bag.
Okay, where's Theo then?
Probably through that.
Let's fucking go.
Okay. He kind of holds onto your shoulder for a moment, and these specklings are still kind of watching you very closely as they kind of back away, and you see, as they're watching you, that glowing eye, they seem to shift a little bit. You see wings kind of come out of their back, and that eye kind of like open up into a thin slit, essentially, as it seems like a beak comes out of their face, and they start to very slowly fly into the air. And Arthur's like, that cannot be good. And the two of you vanish.
Horrifying.
And you appear in the laboratory with Theo, who saw moments ago Zyri vanish, currently waiting for him to return. But instead, you and Arthur are here.
Not a moment of hesitation. Gonna cast Far Step again, and teleports immediately to Theo, and just grabs him.
Theo was about to say, like, Zyri, are you, like, what's going? But then he sees there's two people there, and then also is now in a hug, so...
Yeah, and just grabs him. She's like, Theo, thank God.
Wait, Brandy?
Theo.
And he will hug tight back, and he will immediately burst into tears. Brandy, you're here! Like, for real, and it's not a dream?
I'm here now.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank God, I found you.
Are you okay?
Fine, I'm fine. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Where's the others?
Oh, we found them. They're safe. They're okay.
Okay.
Fucking Christ, Theo. I've been looking for you everywhere. We've gone through like 3-4 different worlds just to find you now. It's like... leaving. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm so glad you're all right. He kind of laughs to himself, and he's like, what a funny thing for fate to have us reunite on day 100.
100?
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna let another day go by where I'm not by your side anymore.
You better not.
Oh God.
We have to go. I'm sorry, we have to go.
Right.
I am so eager to see other people.
Yeah.
Where's Zyri? He went out.
I have him in my bag. Arthur points to his bag.
Oh,
Oh, we got him. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm so happy to see you again.
Yeah.
Christ. I love you, Theo. I'm never leaving your side again.
I love you too.
Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. So, I need to stop myself from crying.
I'm ready to see everyone.
Yeah, let's get going.
We need to go fast, so come on, both of you.
Right, let's go. Come on.
He
Right.
will grab Theo and pick him up.
Theo's a little bit lighter, honestly, because he tried not to eat
He's
that much
lived
because
off
he
of
was
like
like,
Mountain Dew and Doritos.
yeah. The
Literally.
thing is, he tried not to eat too much because he was like, I don't know how long I'm going to be in here actually, so let me not deplete the resources.
Yeah. Arthur extends a hand towards the both of you.
I go in up to him. Theo in arms.
And as you go up and kind of are standing there next to him, you see Brandy forming in one of those containers looking at you, the form of Merlin staring at the two of you, and Arthur kind of going up to the edge of the container and putting a hand up to it and cocking her head at Arthur as she looks at all of you. And you see Arthur kind of bristle a little bit and take a deep breath and be like, I'll come back to visit soon. And then you vanish.
Ugh.
And you are once again surrounded by specklings that are now flying in the air around you. The rip that Arthur created to come here is still open. He didn't close it because he was like, we need a quick in and out, essentially. And you see them kind of looking at it curiously, and he is rushing up, kind of still reaching out for you to like follow him, Brandy, essentially. He's, even if you don't want him to, he is grabbing your hand to like pull you.
Yeah, and running with Theo in arms.
And he jumps through. And when you go through the Theo in your arms, it turns into a book. It says Theo Redstone on it.
And now what? Now we have to put it back together.
Yes, we have to put it back together. And he is like, closes his hands, claps a little bit. The divide that he had opened goes back up. And he goes up to the shelves. He pulls off Avayath's book. Like he knows exactly where it is. He pulls off Shui's book. And he also takes out Zyri's book. And he lays all these books out on the ground and kind of forms almost like a circle. And he gestures for you to come into it. And he's like, I'm going to start to put it back together. This can be a bit of a process. So it might take couple minutes. You just need to stay close to me during it. And you see, he seems to be panicked for a moment as he's like feeling himself because he remembers that the magic man took his book. But he quickly pulls it out of his bag and he's like, okay. Whoa there. All right, let's get started. He claps his hands together. He seems to be very deep in thought, concentrating. And as he does so, you see kind of the library that you are in, the shelves very slowly start to lower back into the ground as the floor underneath you that has been completely black and inky this whole time lights up underneath you. And you see those books around you also kind of start to light up, the ones on the floor. And first you see Zyri's book light up. And you see him kind of reappear, still very bloody, and kind of breathing heavily as he looks around and is like kind of grabbing at his chest. And he's like, oh, what the hell? What was that? And Arthur's still just concentrating. Is like, shh, I'll tell you, I'm doing something right now. Before you see the book of Shui light up very brightly, and a form come out of it, rising up from the book as it opens up, and he kind of, his body just very slowly emerges out of the book. And Shui, you are now here.
Okay, what do I see?
You currently see around you, it kind of looks like when you are in the moon, when the sun is rising, how the light underneath like rises up, and you can see the books around you. You're currently still in the circle. You can see Zyri bloody across from you. You see Brandy in the middle of the circle with Arthur, who has his like hands clasped and has the book like to his chest as he's like concentrating.
Brandy?
Come here.
Zyri? He goes over to Brandy. Master Arthur?
Shh, I'm concentrating.
He wraps an arm around Shui.
Just hold on.
You see Avayath's book start to glow and open up as the pages kind of flutter, and just kind of a big burst as Avayath comes through this tiny book. Just a big... You are here, Avayath.
Whoa, how'd we end up here?
Here, just come here.
Well, very well then.
And I grab Avayath too.
And you see Theo's book start to light up as it very gently glides open. Just a single page turns, and kind of almost like unfolding from it, you see Theo come out of it.
Theo?
Oh, wow. Oh, guys! He'll run up and
Theo!
tackle them, basically.
Shui's gonna embrace. He's like, Theo, it's really you.
It's really you guys.
He's gonna cry. He's gonna cry. He's gonna start crying.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. He's like, Theo, I'm so glad you're safe.
You too, you guys. Oh, I thought you guys would never.
You thought we'd never return?
Yeah.
You should have more faith in me, Theo. I would never let that happen.
I should have known. It just had been so long.
It's good to see you again, everyone.
It's good to see you too.
Yaya, are you crying?
No, of course not. Me? You can hear he's clearly crying.
She's gonna hug Avayath too.
Theo is like trying to hug everyone at once.
Yeah.
Literally.
She's just like, Yaya, I'm glad you were there with me.
Oh, that's so good. You had each other.
Yeah, at least we had that much.
You see Zyri look away from your group.
He doesn't get a hug. I don't know him. I don't know.
I know,
no,
he's just awkward.
It's
Just very awkward because Theo's like, oh, it's so good that you guys had each other, and Zyri's just like, just looking away.
He had someone, like, but he...
No, I know, yeah.
Brandy pulls everybody in very tight.
But he's wide enough to do so, I suppose.
He is. He's very wide. He pulls them all into the hug. It's just like,
I'm never gonna lose you guys again.
Yeah, I won't allow it.
Yeah, you better not. I love you guys.
Yeah.
I love you guys too.
So, can we just have a conversation, or does Arthur still need silence?
No, you can talk. He's just saying don't talk to him. Because people were like, Master Arthur, and he's like, don't talk to me. Like,
Okay. Alright.
Damn. People be like, and then you say exactly what she said.
So what do you guys do the whole time?
Well, that's a long story.
Oh, yeah. Zyri showed me all the different things in Arthur's lab. I saw movies and I played games on, like, screens, and...
You see Arthur open a single eye.
You saw a screen?
Yeah, there's these things where they're called video games. And then there's so many board games, oh my goodness. Like, very well made, too.
Please make it canon where Zyri and Theo played D&D together. Sure. It was really bad. They played one session because Zyri tried to be the DM, but he's like, I'm usually a player. I don't know how to run the story.
I didn't understand some of the games. Some of them had so many rules. But, there's a lot of waiting around, because I thought, I really thought at the start there, I don't know that it would be over in like a day or two, but goodness.
I'm sorry it took so long.
I'm just glad that I get to see you guys again.
Yeah.
And as you guys are hugging and having these conversations, the world very slowly starts to reform around you. But that white from underneath you, that bright light that had been kind of filling the space, seems to stay. And it seems to get very, very cold as you reappear on the stage that is now covered in snow.
Snow? Oh, shit.
Arthur's like looking around a bit, and it's still snowing, it seems like right now. Very, very cold for the time of year that you left.
Goodness.
Are we back?
Yeah. Are we?
Yes, I believe we're back.
Shui's gonna get up, and he's gonna run and hug Arthur.
Oh my god! Knock him over into the snow.
He does knock him over into the snow. And he's like, you did it, Master Arthur.
Did what?
You got us back together.
Oh, that. I thought you were mad. I thought this was like a grappling thing.
No, what you did was...
really awful. I know.
It wasn't great, but I know you didn't mean to do anything bad. And you fixed it. So thank you.
When you say you fixed it, he seemed to have been about to say something, and then he just stops.
Don't. I don't want to hear it right now.
Brandy nods to Arthur as he does not say anything.
So Theo will kind of look over to Avayath and Brandy and be like, I'm just gonna, really quick, I did spend 100 days with him. I just gotta say something. So he's gonna go over to Zyri.
He flinches as you're approaching.
Hi,
Hey.
Well, we made it.
Yeah, we did.
Finally.
I was wrong.
Here, let me... Huh?
They did come for you. Just a little late.
Yeah. Well, in the end, it worked out. Let me... He's gonna try to heal Zyri.
Okay, yeah.
How fucked up do he look?
He looks like he was on the verge of death a moment ago.
Yeah, he's cure woundsing him at level 3. Damn, that sucks. 9.
Wow, level 3? Well, some hidden resentment in there. And I was kidding.
Yeah, you rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3. That was pretty bad.
He did it at a high level though, so his intent was
his
good.
intent was good. I'm kidding.
He hasn't had to do that in a while, I suppose.
TBH, yeah.
In 100 days.
It
Yeah,
does look like
days,
he's
yeah.
not like at like 1 hit point or whatever anymore. So definitely still not doing great. But he kind of just gives you a nod at that. Thanks.
Fuck that, he's gonna do it again. It's another 8.
Okay, yeah. Zyri has a lot of health, so it's gonna take a
Yeah,
while for
I
him to be
figured.
not bloody, but yeah.
He's doing his best. He's patting him on the shoulder, and each
He
pat...
kind of like puts a hand on your shoulder and he's like, I'm okay. Really, I'll be fine. Just need to rest a bit.
Okay, well, thanks for staying with me the whole time.
He seems like he is trying to think of something to say to you in this moment, like trying desperately. Like he doesn't know what to say. He kind of like closes his hand into a fist and pulls it away from you, and it's just like, I let you win all the games. Every time you won, I let you. And then he like turns away.
That's Theo laughing.
And he starts to go over to Arthur, who is still on the ground next to Shui. He's like trying to brush himself off, and Arthur sees Zyri approach and flinches immediately. And Zyri does look like he is like walking with purpose towards Arthur. And he kind of goes up, like he looks like he's gonna sucker punch him again, and then stops himself and kind of just sighs and reaches a hand out to Arthur to help him up. And Arthur grabs it and accepts the help. You idiot. And Arthur's like, I know. I'm sorry. I think we did a little bit of a time skip, everyone. Just a heads up. I'm not sure what that means. This is the right one, though. I promise. This is the right time.
Well, what's a little more time, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sure it can't possibly be that much further.
He looks around a little bit at this world that you have all landed in, and yeah, it does look different. It does feel like time definitely has passed since you've been here. Perhaps about 100 days.
Oh my god. What the hell? That is
Rude.
It's been like over 3 months.
Yeah, over 3 months. So Theo's like, well, it actually kind of seems like it's about the same time of years when everything anyway, so kind of feels like nothing.
Interesting. I don't know if time passed for everyone else who didn't leave with you all or not. We have to get to the compound as soon as possible.
Oh, right. They wouldn't have any idea where any of us went.
No, they could have lost time like we did. It could have just been when everything came back together. A page or two may have been skipped. Or they could have memories and it will just have appeared like we vanished for a bit. It happens. So we should get going.
Right.
Right.
Well, he looks to Zyri and he's just like, are you coming? You look bad right now. And he's just like, yes, I'm coming. I know she's gonna throw a fit. Just come on. He like puts a hand out to Arthur and he kind of gives a small smile at that and then looks to everyone else and is like, okay, everyone, we need to grab hands. We are going to teleport to where the compound is supposed to be, hopefully.
Right. Let's get that done, I guess.
Takes hands.
You'll grab Theo's hand.
Yeah.
Very well then. Light does it as well.
And you all grab each other's hands as Arthur casts teleportation. And you are all whisked away. and you do appear outside of it. You can see kind of chimneys from inside the compound going off, because it's the middle of winter. You see Libris's barrier is in place, and you see just the gates are closed, and it doesn't seem like at this point in the day that anyone's really around. And Arthur looks at everyone and is like, okay, let's go.
I'm so excited to see Master Libris again. And Master Peter, too.
Yeah, it'll be good to see everyone again after so long.
And Shui has so much energy that he's just gonna run.
Avayath almost looks around like he's lost, and he's like, it's still hard to believe this is happening. I got so used to being
a prince.
You know.
Arthur's looking around, and he seems a little concerned right now as he's looking around.
Arthur, is there something on your mind?
We're in Seoul. Yes, that's where the compound is. That's where I teleported us to. I'm confused why there's snow here.
Is that a bad thing?
Usually it doesn't snow in Seoul, does it?
No, it's very hot. Where we teleported to was extremely hot.
Maybe it's Libris's magic?
Maybe. Let's go in.
Brandy holds Theo very close as they walk.
And you all enter the compound.
Thank you to our high-tier patrons, Dion, Miranda, Zab, Arkeus a Druid, Mad King Max, Claytor, the Hat Man, Charles, Jessica Long, Z, Vessel, and Mr. Bakudan, as well as our Kickstarter backers for this season. If you haven't already, make sure to like the episode and leave a comment. We'll see you soon, fellow Sparks.
1, 2, 3, clap.
What was that? Was that a ghost? It sounded like a fucking ghost.
Yeah, let's try that again.
1, 2, 3, clap. That was me. I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's the sound of Abaddon breaking into the actual recording and killing us. I'm done being a character.
That is horrifying.
That's terrifying. I made
When's
him.
that art, Cassie?
That's not a fun
where we
time.
play ourselves.
Fucking him ripping open my computer screen and being like, "You made me."
Exactly. When is that art?
He'd take you out first.
You want to get super meta?
He would take me out first. I'm technically his author. He'd be like, "I can't have that."
Can't have that. I'm the author now, and then he DMs us.
Oh God. Okay.
Anyway.
Just because of a campaign about how Abaddon's the coolest guy ever.
It turns out he's like a fantastic
guys,
DM.
we're in it now.
Okay, sorry.
Morning soon, the light dims fast here. Should we go outside again one more day, my dear? Why don't we just stay as the familiar fades away? Things are the same day by day. What are you waiting for, darling? What are you running from, stranger? Where are you hiding now? Don't you waste this chance. Do we have time for this, dear friend? How could we ever run out now? All that we have is this moment. Let's make time. For the end of this story, time for the start of our new life, time for us all to come back for fate's last encore, where we find out what this all means. It means a lot that you're here now. Let's make the most of this, shall we? We have time. All that we have is this moment. Just make it last.